of it is that the early laning phase will be difficult. Volibear and early game terror, we know that it's been the same as long as he has been relevant in pro play, and similarly the Ezreal Karma. Very likely that they will take over the lane, that they will take that priority away. If Misfits weather the storm, their life is easy. They have CC, they have front.
They're already kind of setting an expectation, a bar.
Sure, certainly. And I think one of the things that we also have to look at is the BDS bottom lane, speaking of those things, because I think one of the reasons you can't look at EU, hold that thought, Hook is going to go and connect on the Karma. It's the nightmare scenario! The one thing that could not happen has happened. A clean level 2 gank, a bit of cheese coming out from Shlatan, but damn.
See what I'm saying?
I see.
As,
I have bad brain. And that's the story.
Well, Syncroft spots him out here. I think BDS can take this 3v3. They have mid push. We'll see if Agresivo gets level 6 soon if they have a GP ult.
Walking forward, waiting to see if he goes over the wall. Shlatan spent a lot of time there trying to bait, trying to fake with the clone, but Syncroft happy to throw that damage down just to ensure that the dragon can be taken away. So on the one hand,
they don't go. I'm just looking now. There's no mana immunes anymore. It looks like it's just a straight Kraken Slayer collector or Dominix into PDIE, just kind of basic full crit. As Misfits trying to move towards Herald here, Syncroft has a great position for VTO.
Syncroft locking down VTO. VTO going to leap over the wall, but now it's Mersa who has been caught out. Shlatan on the way down, leaping in is the bear, but the knockup is still going to come through. He's running, but it's inevitable! The monkey cannot be stopped! Ornal from downtown, and Neon grabs another one.
Just look how much CC missed. And Nuclearins will have mid push. We'll see if they go 3-man top here and pop Herald, because that could be an option.
And I think it's important to note that while the gold still feels relatively close, that it is only 1,000 between these teams. And remember that at least 360 of that will be earned back by this Herald. Misfits are well ahead of where we expected them to be in the early game. And again, their composition much easier to execute. I like this from Irrelevant, trying to delete the wave, trying to slow down what is probably an inevitable dive. Going through, unstoppable for a brief moment, trying to deal a little bit of damage back, trying to delay this. The GPL coming in, but that's not a wave for them.
See if Syncroft moving towards mid here. Odote has set up a trap in the pink ward bush as well. He will get spotted now, Syncroft. Neon needs the base. He's probably sitting on a lot of gold. Manny's dashing on top of him.
I like it. I like the confidence. The exhaust is going to fade away. Neon ulting past his ultimate, getting the big shield. Manny not trying to throw any damage into it. Manny, you're just dead, man. Walking. No! Oh, 11 HP!
It was 9 at one point or 8. And what he builds towards, we're seeing a lot of Death Stance, Titanic Hydra, Cyrilda's GP. A lot of people on socials aren't a fan of it because you basically have no crit and your barrels don't do anything. But it does make you a bit tankier. Mersa.
Flash in, the hook. Ornal now coming back across the side. The Karma can't do anything. The Wukong now going over the wall. Nuclear using every charge he has just to make it away from that spinning monkey, and BDS losing control in the mid lane.
One hook hits, Karma's dead. I'm telling you.
Patches prior. But the composition from Misfits, as we have seen in just about every one of these engages, very easy to start a fight. If BDS misposition at all, they will lose total control. And that's it, total control.
Presentation, loved it. This one I liked. No, but just looking at this, I thought that there was going to be a dragon for me. There's a Herald place, and what they can do here with Irrelevance grouping up is they can throw out the Ornalt and force 2 towers. Maybe a GP ult has to be used on the wave, because you can fake pressure BDS off here because they don't have much wave clear, you know? There isn't Jinx Rockets to clear the backline. There's an Ezreal ult maybe that Manny will have to use here, but I think Irrelevant could just pop Ornalt and they have to run away and they can force a tier 2.
Hesitated for a moment. They thought maybe they would play for the Ahri, but it does look like it's going to be the 2-tower play. Well called, well predicted, Caedrel. And now Syncroft caught out a little bit here, and there goes the ultimate. Nautilus finding the knock on X-Maddie. Misfits now on the retreat. The GP ultimate trying to stop their escape.
Wow. And they're out 2 towers mid.
Earned back, of course, was that pressure on the top side. Some of the CS that was denied. TP from VTO, but overall, seems like every single trade is just going in favor of Misfits. And the hits just keep on coming. Emote's now coming out. Mersa can just back away. Syncroft gonna get burned down by Neon, or is he again? He just lets them slip through his fingers. Neon finished the job, man.
TP coming in. That's from Agresivo. He should be able to kill Mersa.
Oh, excellent charm. The timing flawless. It won't mean a lot. Just a display of mechanics there at the end. A kill now traded back. Neon trying to back away from Agresivo. Well used.
Does VTO have package?
VTO moving forward. See if they can get the Ornal. Zone them away, but the Dragon burns down a lot faster than the Baron, and that means it should just be an easy pickup. But the fight still is going to break out here. Immediate Ornal on the cross 2 at the front line, deleted. Nuclear running for the back line. VTO in the midst of everything. They're just getting shredded. Oh, they just don't have the stats. They don't have the HP. They've got nothing left. BDS getting run down. Syncroft at least doing a little bit of something on the back line, but they're getting torn to pieces.
It's the meat grinder of Misfits. Their incredible team fight. Good engage from Irrelevant. I'm not sure if they can contest this, but Manny's around. We'll see what he can get done. Should get the Scars Bloom. We'll see if he can poke them out a bit.
Sweating when the Kai'Sa W hits before he remembers that the ulti was used in the fight. Ezreal ult across the team. Not going to connect on any major carries. They've got a bit of poke, but the lane phase was when they were supposed to be strong, and it all fell apart there. That means a quick Baron for the side of Misfits. BDS maybe think that they have to take this fight, but If they make a single mistake against a Baron buff team with an Ornn, with all
extremely strong lane phases, then it can work because you play through those gold leads, you accrue yourselves. But if you have to play the team fights against the comp that Media and Misfits have, you have no chance.
I know you were expecting me to cast that one, but I felt like we could all see where feels like the next fight, the next mistake will be what ends this. Of course, looking at the GP, looking at the bounties, listening to the sounds of the audience cheering for objective bounties, a rare thing, but one I appreciate. That maybe there's a bit of hope remaining for BDS. Maybe they can find a way back in. Syncroft, though, getting caught out, trying to Volibear ult out back to safety, but no, with Nuclear Angel's tanking the ult. Now they're trying to turn back on Immersa. GP ult not doing nearly enough. Syncroft, how many people are going to walk away with sub 100 health? That's 3 this game. Syncroft.
At least this game. Misfits just beginning the siege. A lot of big CS lead there for Aggressivo. 2.1k gold out, don't think. Wrong push, buddy.
Picked off. Oh, things falling apart very quickly. Zlatan looking for the chase, is ignited, but leaps forward. Nimbus strike, crushing blow.
And there goes your shields, there goes your peel, and now Vedius can dash forwards.
He's going to do it. There he goes, the kill! Not again! Oh, he just can't catch a break, X-Matty. X-Matty and Syncroft tag teaming the survival duo. The surviving, though, is not enough to win a game of League of Legends. Poor Neon. There are 6 players who are going to lose.
Down Baron in 1 minute. We'll see how Misfits' Baron execution is. Started up, tried to look for a turn here. You have no real excuses in not being able to do it. You know, sometimes if you can't tank the Baron, you have a lot of squishy champs. I get it. This is last chance. This is their last stand. If they get this Baron, they can hold on. And if they can hold on, the GP will scale very well in towards the Infinity Edge and do a lot of damage. It's just a question of, can you steal this Baron, Syncroft? Will they get vision? Yes, they will. Misfits, they have the package, they have Ornal, they have everything they need to turn. Who's going to get it?
Syncroft, where's it going to go? The only thing that matters is to steal, but they're going to hold it. They're not going to finish the Baron. They're going to look for the fight instead. It was just a giant bait. Neon instantly the backline, and there will be no survivors this time. Zlatan leaping forward, declaring, just trying to get anything back. Syncroft running, but no. The last man standing is the big bear. He can't steal anything because they weren't interested in the objective. They wanted the fight, and they want the game.
Is he going to get away on 1 HP again, Dracos? Is he? Vedius not
Hold your
allowing
breath.
it. One more rocket.
Hold your breath. The rocket, the sidestep. It's clean. The movement, no.
Here you guys take it
It
down.
was too big. The big one was too big.
It definitely was in this case. 5-for-1. Misfits are going to end the game. I think that team fight just shows how Misfits comp works. You could look anywhere and they were winning out on the skirmish. Someone was knocked up, someone was CC'd, and the Nexus is going to fall there. Dote, last man standing.
Misfits finding their 2nd win in the summer split. Their victory versus SK last week. Potentially the start of good things to come. They take BDS down handedly. X-Matty playing for pride, playing for a final stand. But ultimately it's Misfits who come out on top.
Definitely isn't. Dragos, I feel like we've got the LEC circle of suck again. BDS beat G2, almost beat Fnatic.
Yeah.
Misfits beat them. Everyone beat Misfits.
Yeah.
Apart from SK. It's the first few weeks of LEC.
It's interesting.
It's always messy the first few weeks of LEC.
And because everyone could have been at, you know, 2-3 or 3-2 heading into this week, and we could have said we had the ultimate hyper-competitive scene. Instead, it's the circle of suck where people can't beat every...
We need 5 stopwatches here, Vitality, because we've got Cart to set up on as well. This is going to be a scrappy game.
I gotta say, obviously a difficult situation for SK Gaming, not being able to play with the primary starter in Jezu, and again, hope that he feels better. But Gadget at least bringing a little bit of his own personal flair, not falling back, not stepping away from the...
Maybe looking for a dive onto Genax, who was low, but he's based in TPing back, so no play to be done there. And free Dragon for SK.
Solid early start, leveraging that early lane priority. Treat's going to grab a couple extra souls on top of that. See if he wants to...
This is where the problems will start. Vitality need to make sure they can test this, because that could swing a lane into SK's favor, which is what they want to avoid. Alfari playing with fire.
Haru stepping forward, looking to land the knockup. Isn't going to get anything knocked down. He's going to be locked up. They're trying to shut him down. He's trying to heal up. If they get a reset in this fight, though, it's going to be big for Haru. SK now retreating. They know how important this Herald is. They're willing to burn so many resources just to get him away from this objective.
See what happens here, because the Herald's reset. Labrov's on the way. It's a 4v5. SK have the numbers advantage, but they're lacking so many ultimates. Maybe Vitality want to try to steal this one away. It's on Perks with his ultimate.
Genax going forward, trying to lock down Haru. If they kill Haru, it gets so much easier for the entire team. Damage reduction, he's waiting. He's holding onto the cooldown as he goes. Labrov, absolute hero plays. They start to turn it back. Gadget is burning down. Gadget, level 5, first blood coming out. It's a bloodbath on the top side as Gilius leaps back, and those are the Lysandra thralls you have to keep your eye on. Burning them down. Labrov thought he had the turn, but SK are too strong in these skirmishes. Perks, Haru, they want to go for the steal.
They want to back off though. SK have no jungler. Certus might be in trouble. Flash Charm is going to
nice
miss.
Sidestep, good bit of damage fired back. Haru has the damage reduction. He's going to get away. Herald stands.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
So Haru's going to pick up the Drake, and they are going to trade off the objectives.
can now get True Form. What you see there, Bel'Veth True Form, 60-second duration. Treats moves forward just to clear out a little bit of this vision. Still has not been able to complete the Umbral Glaive, so very slow on the ward takes.
Yeah, SK could TP here with Certus, get that 5v4 going straight away, but Perks is moving down slowly.
Next, going to go over the wall.
TP behind on the
potentially
wave.
now going to be in trouble. Haru trying to move his way through. He's used 2 of his 4 potential dashes. LeBron now going in. Haru hasn't anybody yet, but he's looking to move in. Now stepping forward. He's going to get the True Form. Gadget in trouble. Oh, here come the big slaps. Another reset coming through as well. Certus and Genex on the run. Karthasalt not going to do a whole lot here. Finding a little bit of lockdown.
Here comes Bel'Veth.
Get away from Bel'Veth. The knockup now coming through. Genex will make it over the wall. Flash forward from Haru. Just waiting on one more dash forward. He cannot stay in combat, but she's just so slow. Bel'Veth will not be able to finish the kill.
Yeah, wasn't able to. Coordination, you have to think for SK. They could have had a 4v5 on their hands and could have had a much better engage if they just pulled the trigger a little bit sooner.
Access to the Herald, and on top of that, the kill on the Perks.
It's absolutely that. Now SK might try to force a top tower. When that Meganar runs out, 3v1 dive should be pretty easy. They don't have the Karthus ult, but I think they have plenty of damage to do so. Here they go anyway.
Lock up. Alfari, does he have the ultimate cooldown? He is. He's going to throw them back, but he gets kicked back in the meantime as well. Slowly but surely getting burned down. Certus just about out of mana. Can they get anything back? It does not look like it.
So let's take stock. We come out of a replay, and Alfari's died, Perks has died. Both Vitality solo lanes have fallen. SK have gotten a Herald. Top tower is gone. So this incredible fight from Vitality in the bot side river has now been completely negated by SK's plays on the side lanes.
And this is one of the things about SK's composition is they have so much CC, they have so many solid ways to start a fight, and it's not really like Vitality are lacking. They're just using it very well. That's a gadget! Oh, burning, ticking.
Doesn't die. Very close, though, in his debut LEC game there, as Genex is going to pick up that bot tier 1. So 2 kills, 2 with no cleanse.
Alfari going to have to walk away here. There's not really an avenue to get a fight started as Meganar does fade. Going to need 15 seconds before he build rage again, but maybe Lebrov can do it. He already found 1 4-man knock. He's going to find 2, and now keep your eyes on that Bel'Veth. Trying to go for a few more autos. Certus now running hard, trying to just continue to step forward. They're trying to burn him down. That's the Karthus ultimate. Maybe it's going to be enough to get this fight in their favor. SK firing back, but yet to find a kill. A clean charm. Gilius just deleted as Vitality find their footing in that fight.
Is Baron on the cards. Haru's trying to think if there's a red buff up here. He can heal up off that and then get the buff regen as well. That's exactly what he's going to do while his team starts. Look at the regen. It's absolutely bonkers. And now he can just dash over if he wants to when it comes up. Looks like it's quite a long cooldown, so he's just going to run around. Now SK, can they contest this? TP coming in from Certus, no ultimate.
Of course, Haru only able to dash over the walls with the ultimate form, normally unable to move through them. Will make it into the Perks in the end. He's going to start to shred through this objective. It might just be a 50-50 though. Lissandra in the middle of the pick. It's getting lower and lower. Haru, it should be an easy pickup, and he is going to grab this empowered Void Coral. They're going to tear through the entire team. He is so damn strong, but Treat's running a support. Oh, fighting the literal Queen of the Void. It's not going to look good. Oh my God. He just takes him down.
It's full HP again almost. Haru keeps the form up, and now they have themselves the Baron. Looked like SK wanted to contest. Safe farming up the Krugs while they're hovering in the topside jungle, and now Perks is fighting Genex.
Well, Perks caught out. Genex over the wall and needs to find a way out of that one. He's immediately going to be forced to flash. TP coming in from Alfari. No rage stacked quite yet. Cannon minion in the mid lane looking to break down this tier 2.
Helps SK a little bit because now there's no pressure top. Now it's just a 5v5.
Gilius fishing for the kick. It's clean! What a combo! But they're going straight first into Haru, and Haru does so much damage if left alone. He shreds through Gilius, now looking for the resets. Gadget's in the midst of the team. 4 standing for SK4 now. Gadget gets cut down. Still, though, death defied means he will get the ultimate out. He will slow the push from Vitality, but he cannot stop it.
Can SK defend? Baron buff is off of Vitality, and they have no wave to play on other than top. Maybe they get themselves a top tier 2 here, but my lord, that kick from Gilius was insane. 3-man knockup. Genex looking for Perks here. Does get hit by the charm. If there was just a little... They had. And unfortunately, it just came up as the ult came out from Certus, so Perks can escape. Doesn't have Merc Treads, of course, so that would have been a lot of CC, and now Gilius is on a ward.
Knocking him over the wall. Perks comes over with the charm. They're just going to delete the jungler. He can't even go to contest. It's clean. Haru and Karzi can more than easily solo this one down.
Oh, yeah.
SK running out of hope here. Treats maybe goes for an ult. I really don't see any way that he could possibly steal this.
It's gone. Vitality are going to pick this up, and then the siege is going to begin once again. Haru's going to pick that up. Really good CS numbers in all their lanes. It's just when the team comes together, there's a lot of miscoordination. We saw the Herald initially. There was a lot of miscoordination around Vitality's decision of, can we contest it? Let's contest it. We arrive. We're too late. We should have done something else.
Performances have just been really solid across the board for Vitality this game. It's been a big factor as to why they've been winning lanes. They should have won. Karzi now absolutely fearless.
Gadget's going to have to base.
wants to send that man back to the Prime League. Lickety split.
Definitely does. I mean, they're going to look for an engage here. SK surely. Oh, the ult won't snipe him, but it's going to slow down his heal. It's going to cancel it, of course. And now it's just going to take a little bit longer to heal up. Won't have the home guards either. Mid-tier 3 is going to fall. Inhib's going to fall. SK, it's on you to engage here. I don't think scaling's going to help.
Haru making a lot of fishes, but they see their opportunity to force the fight. Genex going in, but immediately you're going to see the stopwatch now coming out. Gillian's fishing for a kick. He's going to kick Perks back to the team, but he's still got 2 more dashes. He goes gold, he buys a brief. Moment, Lissandro, that's going to be 1 reset. Clones now starting to come out. Maybe, just maybe it'll be enough, but it's Alfari in the backside just tearing through them. SK cannot stand toe-to-toe. Haru absolutely obliterating SK in this exchange.
Oh, the engage was good and they got Karzi, but there's still a hell of a lot of damage left, and it's on Haru, it's on Perks, it's on Alfari. Vitality going to close this out in 30 minutes.
Vitality showing up, taking down SK. Absolute display of dominance. Now 3-3 in their first game. Week 3. Wow.
3-3-3-3 in 30 minutes.
Week 3.
Could have been 33 minutes as well.
Damn.
But yeah, I think Vitality were pretty happy about that game. Lots of objectives went their way despite the early game. SK overgrouping a lot, looking for those picks. Vitality respecting it a hell of a lot. And then, yeah, seemed very calm and in control once they got that first Baron.
Yeah. And again, as blinded as I was by the Belveth, I think really fantastic performances across the board. Alfari was quiet in a lot of the exchanges just because he was the one kind of suffering through the Camille.
One of the typical things that you would see in a draft like this, especially last year, was you'd use your push mid into stacking wave bot into 4-man dive. Is that something you feel you can still do?
The thing is, you don't really want to do that with Azir, because Azir is really... And Wukong is actually really fine in the game. And they can't even dive top, right? Because the timer is off.
Right.
They could have dove top at minute 3, not right now. So Marang is now wasting a lot of time again, because there is nothing happening here. Wait.
So small decisions are starting to mount up.
Dude, can they even dive here? I mean, I don't even know if they can dive this, but this looks really troll to me. Maybe they managed to do it, but it just looks really troll to me. Finn manages to have a good flash. Okay, Finn fucked up the flash.
Yeah, he
Okay,
freaks up the
sorry,
flash.
guys.
Like,
Yeah,
he
it's
got
okay.
freaky
All
with
good,
it.
all good, all good. Okay. Okay, so in terms of the early game for Rogue, okay, let's have a look at this play. Medic, take it away.
Com's gonna die.
Wow, and this happens because Comp flash forward level 1
Right.
when he miss a hook.
Yeah.
It means, so when they miss a hook, it means that like if they actually played it perfect,
Right.
they could never miss that.
Right.
Flash
Okay,
engage
okay.
onto Comp. He has no
Like-
flash from the earlier play. Marcoon's looking for it as well. Exhaust goes down. Trimby with a good body guard
Okay, guys.
position here.
How
Marcoon's
OP
going to try and get
how
away.
OP is
But
GP?
Cannon Barrage is just too darn broken.
OP is
Rogue with
GP?
2 kills.
Like, how OP is GP? You try to gank bot, and then you just die. And it is actually good for Rogue to open up the map. So using it top, because on top they can stack
prediction
He
man.
certainly was, yeah. He expected Rogue to actually play more towards the bot side, but he talked so much about how it opens up the map more, you're putting that Kayle further and further behind, and overall Rogue doing a good job of snowballing this early game. I like the point that Perks...
Trimby! What a legend! 100 LEC games.
Wow, already?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, obviously, he's been to playoffs a few times, so that's always going to bolster up your
like only
total games.
yesterday
The Emperor's Divide comes in the mid lane. Betty told me we had time in the Spirit Rush away from Nuke Duck. And give us a little bit more time to celebrate Trimby's 100th game on the LEC
Wow,
stage.
it feels like only yesterday when he joined. But wow, 100 games already.
Oh, that was really good by Mawang. Nuke Duck, though. Missed the charm. Cannon Barrage goes down. Nuke Duck has to dodge forward. Counter charm coming out for Mickey, but Rogue on the board. Larson flashes forward. Mickey just survives. Marcoon going back in with the Cyclone. Looking for Mawang. Flash away by Larson. No flash for Marcoon. He already burnt that one in this trade. Could Nimbus strike forward here, but Mawang pretty tanky already with that Frostfire. Trimby coming back in. Depth charge. Underneath the tower, Marcoon will escape.
I don't know what he just said.
Let's go, Trimby.
Let's go,
We'll say
Trimby.
that.
Supportive, encouraging.
Oh, Patrick. So the W, which is a Lux Laser but wider on a shorter
For
court.
it. It's been a bit of a weird early game, I will say. Rogue, though, still find themselves with the early game lead. The bot lane...
You don't see anyone on the
No,
map.
people that do that make no sense to me.
I do it all the time. It's like, the jungler might be here. I see you. Oh, Comp's going to get exhausted here. Marcoon looking for it as well. Cleanse away. Comp still going forward. Nuke Duck has the Spirit Rush back available. Trimby called back with a base call, but Comp locked in with the charm, and there's no way for the Rogue bot laner to go. XL Mickey gets the kill.
And pressure that was thrown his way.
As a note, that's total XP they've earned and then their level above it. So you can see Finn has the most total XP in the game, but he doesn't have 10,000 XP in level 13. As Marcoon is caught a little bit, but can just decoy away. Goes up, Malrang and Trimby unable to chase him.
other fun fact about our overlay is that next to the champion portraits, you can see, hang on,
Cataclysm
Ooh,
flash
good
by
flash.
NUTech flashes the damage. Marang's going to flash forward though. That martial cadence buff may be enough. It's not, as Mickey's here in time with the quickness to charm up Marang, and the shutdown goes over to Marcoon.
the overcommitment there from Marang. Mickey played that extremely well. Options, I suppose, in this game.
I guess also knowing you're in a losing lane against an Azir, you're not often going to be able to get around
I mean,
and
it makes
proc
sense.
that electrocute as the dragon. Marcoon lands the smite, can decoy over the wall. Next they get that one really cleanly. Cannon barrage invested, not much going to come out of it. Easiest thing to notice.
No.
So I thought we'd tell you guys about it. Marcoon about to hit level 12, Marang about to hit level 11.
Yes, exactly.
Just gives you that little bit more context. As Trimby lands the hooks, going to get Everfrost. Depth charge going on to Nukeduck, but Mickey can just dodge away from this one. A lot of investment coming in with the Cataclysm as well, but the Lightning Crash has been used. Knockup coming in. Larson knocked back with the Cyclone. He's going to try and use the Emperor's Divide. Comes away being able to take down one. Patrick dodging in, diving out. Unable to find the fight, and Oda Wamne is now here for the party. The charm going down, though, and once again, Larson maybe a little bit too deep. XL capitalize on his hubris as now Finn is going to join this fray. From the side, the Divine Judgment, a possibility for him. Trimby, nowhere to go. Patrick diving over the walls. And although it looked good for Rogue, it looks even better for XL. Divine Judgment reigns from above. A triple for Kale.
Oh, what a terrible fight for Rogue. It looked so good. The wombo combo was there. But I don't know if I don't know how Larson's E got interrupted, but it did. The wombo combo didn't come through. XL find a clean ace, and now at 22.5 minutes.
Baron remains on XL for the next 2 minutes. They are looking for their 5th win of the split. And Rogue falling a little bit by the wayside. Hook's going to land there. Finn goes in, and Larson, you have no flash. You really have nowhere to go. Divine Judgment, not a possibility, but just look at the damage. Finn truly ascended now on this KO. Marang dives back forward. Finn, no Divine Judgment. This could be good. As Rogue able to find a shutdown, Larson takes his first kill of the game.
Well, that's a big commitment towards the bot side of the map for Rogue, and this will open up the mid and top tier 2. But
this is really good from Rogue. 2 picks. Slows down the Baron push. They will lose some damage on this mid tier 2. Fate Score used by Trimby for the chase. Depth charge not available. Cannon Barrage going in as well. And Comp has found Patrick on his lonesome alongside Trimby here. Rogue with 3 kills. They're looking for more. They're looking for 4. Marcoon goes in with a Cyclone, but Larson just shuffles him back across the wall, back into the jungle. And the rest of Rogue are waiting for him. Another Cyclone, but Larson able to dodge away from that one. 4 kills for naught for Rogue.
Okay, so we're juggling a little bit this game. It's from one side to the other. They're passing the tennis ball, and it doesn't. And not going to contest it. 9-9, 25 minutes in, 18 kills. But it looks like they're looking for a fight.
Finn here as well. Rogue in the darkness right now. Patrick
charmed.
uses.
I mean, I thought that would be big, but...
The cleanse is always there for Comp. Now it's down, of course. Mickey trying to get in from behind the Baron.
That
Started
is so
by
fast.
Rogue. Already down to 7,000 HP. Finn can join though. Charm a possibility. Trimby with the flash. Mickey on the flank. Cyclone in on the backline. The Cannon Barrage going out as well. Mickey's already popped. The divine intervention on Marcoon isn't going to be enough. Nukeduck walking away. Finn has to do the same. Ding ding. Unspeakable violence from Rogue. They take the Baron. They claim 3 lives of XL, and they're looking for the win.
Clean team fight comes out from Rogue at long last. We've seen Ultimate did so much damage. Now with the Baron, Rogue are looking to end the game.
Finn has ascended. He'll have those flames coming out of his sword to try and clear the wave here. Mickey here as well. 3v5, a possible defense available. The flash EQ, the charm coming out. Finn down though. Now it's all on Nukeduck and Mickey. Trimby almost falls, but the towers juggle aggro. Mickey down now. Nukeduck all on his lonesome. Patrick coming up in 6 seconds time. Has the flash, has the heal, the stopwatch. Will buy some time as Marcoon joins the fray. Odo the first to fall. Nukeduck able to dash away, but he's still taken out by Comp. Now it's all on Patrick. In a 3v2, Marcoon can only retreat and Comp can only go forward, but Comp will go down. Larson tries to slide and glide his way in. He can just end the game. Patrick with the ultra shot laser needs some HP. Does still have the flash. Rogue looking for the win, and Larson will shuffle them to victory.
Wow, intense ending to the game. It looked like XL could hold on there. Patrick almost making the hero play, but Larson, he was still at a safe range. And what an incredible fight from Rogue at the very end there. Very well executed. It was a messy game from both sides. Pros and cons. A lot to review for sure. But a great ending overall. I think the game was neutralized a little bit, tank, or if he'll go for a full AP build that he's showcased already so far this split. But when we look at the comps, Fnatic do have very good scaling. Astralis the same. I think that
For the gank with that blast cone, decides against it. Dragon has been started up by Fnatic. May look to see if Upset comes across. Hylissang dodging in
Still
out,
no
lots of pings
flash.
coming out. Upset's going to try and jump across the wall, manages to escape for the moment. Hylissang's going to get knocked up. Handshake brings Xerxes back. Jonghyun perhaps looking for an engage, but from the mid lane, Humanoid was the first to move. And because of that, Astralis knew they couldn't take the fight.
exactly that, Medic. It was that mid-diff in terms of their arrival. Show us some of the cool stuff we can do. There's the runes, for example. Humanoid. Ooh, flash in the mid lane. Ultimate will be dropped. Good trade from Dior.
Humanoid running first strike in the mid lane. Not the more aggressive.
Really like it. We're going to keep playing with it. And we've already made some adjustments from last week to this week. In particular, we've made the font a little bit bigger down the bottom, so we are listening to your feedback. But let's get back into the game. As they look for a
Engage
gank
coming
from
out from
Wonder. Volibear is on the way from the river.
Wonder does have flash here. We'll try and use it to dodge away from the knockup. Still gets hit with a decimating smash, but Razzle on his way in. Stormbringer possibilities. Xerxes going to try and get away, but only has the Ghost, remember, and has no dashes available to him. Stormbringer in. Xerxes dashes down. Razzle still looking for the chase. That tower's going to come back online, and it's the wrong time for Razzle. He still gets first blood. Counter killed as Chachi tries to dodge away from Wonder, who's going back in. Jonghyun here in time. Dale going to join the fray. Shuffle back. Dale now caught out by Hylissang, but Kobe's here first, and Upset is nowhere to be found in the mid lane pushing minions, and because of that his teammates die. Humanoid falls, Hylissang trying to get away here and will manage to escape, but Astralis come out to the good 2 for 1.
That they do, Medic. Astralis are able to turn around well, and then the dive comes in from Razzle. Xerxes at this point, thanks to the protection from Jonghyun, is able to live, but we don't have time. We're back in the action.
Astralis looking for that herald. It's so big if you can get to your true form, and Xerxes is awakened. Jonghyun the first to fall, but Razzle no, really has nowhere to get out. Upset's going to join the fray with the lightning crash, and the rest of Fnatic are on their way. 5v3 off towards the top side, and the rockets are bouncing around. Upset with the chain lightning, gets one, gets two, and Fnatic able to pounce in the top lane.
So while Astralis do secure themselves, the Herald, it's Fnatic to walk away with 3 kills. They were ready on the map, and Astralis could not respond. That gold lead continues to mount. And Astralis, it's that Fnatic are really finding advantages all across the board. Looks like Wonder is choosing to go for that full AP approach, giving to
maybe take a little bit more health off that tower as Dale's got a little caught. Stormbringer possibility here for Razzle. There's the stun. Gravity field coming down as well. Dale's able to dodge away. Xerxes trying to join this. Jonghyun coming in with the charm, and they're looking for all the damage, but the hostile takeover will knock them back. Chachi getting onto Hylissang here. Decimating smash, looking for the knockup as well. And Hylissang, even with the stopwatch, can't really stop time for long enough. Humanoid and Razzle will be able to defend him. Astralis backing away there. Felt a little bit. Dragon is going to be started by Astralis. They're looking to get Xerxes into that true form once again. You do prefer to take the Herald and the Baron because that's when you get the enhanced Void Coral from your claim, but here he will still get into that true form. Midfield will get the tower in the mid lane. Fnatic perhaps looking for the fight. Jonghyun on a good flank position here. Xerxes going to claim it. Razzle going in, hostile takeover. You got to watch it as Wonder's going to join the fight as well. Unstoppable onslaught out, hostile takeover just short. Chachi should be able to retreat, but they managed to get onto the backline as Humanoid will fall first. He shuffles 2 in, but he's going to die even through the bailout. Chachi goes down as well. Hylissang trying to trade in here with Wonder, going to join the fray as well. Upset building up, but Wonder, it's a double with the barrel. Hit him with the belly, man, as Wonder drinks him under the table. Kobe tries to retreat, but Razzle is having none of it. Stormbringer forward, Upset with another.
beautiful engage from Wonder after the initial fight did not look great for Fnatic. Astralis, they were able to disengage from that dragon relatively cleanly. They did take a decent amount of damage, but hang on a second, hang on. Is this Bel'Veth things?
Upset. He's Daigo. He can dodge out of that combo. Game. And if this has been spring, you know, it's a given that Fnatic would beat Astralis. But Astralis has started summer strongly.
Well, I don't know about that. Fnatic's mid-game last split was very questionable.
That is true. He's a little caught out here. Jonghyun going in as well as they look for Wonder. Pops the stopwatch. Decimating smash short. Razzle trying to come in from the side. Xerxes dodging in and out. Barrel goes down. Humanoid slides and glides onto the back line. And that's one down. It's only Jonghyun now, but there's Dale to follow. Chachi getting chased off by Upset. They might just leave him on tank duty. He's left to his own devices. Upset and Wonder will finally chase him down. Chachi dodging, flashing. Ultra Shock laser just short.
No.
Last go?
No.
In
Flash from
mid-A,
Upset.
guys. Steal away. Go on, Chachi. You can get it. You can get it, Chachi.
Wait.
He can't get it.
Okay, you can't get it. Wow. Okay, so Astralis, it looked like that they were punishing Fnatic there. Hylissang looked like he was getting caught out. The TP then comes through from Wonder, and you think, well, he's going to die next as well. But a really good stopwatch buys time for the rest of Fnatic to rejoin the fray
He's in true
and
form.
win a big team fight.
He can dash across this wall. Wonder's going to use the barrel to
He's
try
not
and
going to
spot
steal it, right?
No.
No, he's not.
He's slapping him. He's slapping him.
Still alive?
He dodges away. 75% damage reduction, Vedius. That's an Alistair ultimate on a normal ability. And you get to slap
Wait,
people
that's-
while you do it. Second really strong performance by him in a
Still
row.
very healthy. Humanoid also going to force Dior out. Oh, and here comes Upset.
2.5 items on the Zeri. Lightning Crash goes down, and Dior, you got Flash, but no point in using it. Humanoid takes his second kill of the game.
Yep. At this point, it feels like the game is done and dusted. Astralis, they weren't really able to put up much of a fight. They were able to get a couple
Across
of
the wall. Razok comes in to help out as well. With the TP going down towards the bottom side, it looks like Astralis have given up the ghost on this one. And you have to wonder at what point they're going to be able to find a fight as the Baron does fall. Fnatic secure it. Wonder looks for some more damage.
He's just playing with them now, isn't he? He's just, well, my ult's off cooldown. What else am I gonna... Look at that cooldown. Look at it.
It's a quarter of the way.
It's just, that's disgusting. I'm curious. I think I can check how much CDR he has.
You press a little arrow next to it.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. 96. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So, Deo was able to get one tower down towards the bottom side. That is a bounty for Astralis, but they lose their top lane inhibitor for it. I didn't even actually...
2,000 HP.
Okay, so it's a third of his HP every single time. Upset also doing the damage across the wall. Hostile takeover, just short of Xerxes there as Vizicachi look for something. Razok a little bit deep under the tower, but Kobe's just forced away once again. How do you get close? How do you get close to this Fnatic lineup? We're already 10 seconds through the 40. We've got to wait for another barrel to come out and Wonder only drinking them under the table. Kobe forced away once again. The third inhibitor will fall, and as much as Astralis are still alive in this game, you have to feel it is all done, but that Nexus falling. Jonghoon caught off towards the side, Fnatic pushing in. Cannon minions here, Supers on their way. Mid lane inhibitor is about to respawn as Xerxes looks for a little bit of something, but can't find it. Kobe caught out once again, cleanses away. Wonder with the barrel, not quite there. Decimated smash short there from Chachi, who flashed forward to try and make the play. The mid lane inhib respawns, but the inhibitor towers won't do the same. The first one falls, Wonder goes in, pops the stopwatch just short. Decimating smash coming out. Xerxes looking for the resets. The bailout though brings Wonder back, and he will fall afterwards. Chachi charges in and immediately regrets that decision, backs away. And Fnatic will take down Astralis. Jonghoon going in with quickness onto Upset. Can't quite get there.
The damage is too much from Upset. Humanoid's going to come in with the ultimate, and that will be Astralis wiped off the game as Fnatic secure themselves their fourth win of the split.
It was done at 22 minutes, and it took another 10 minutes for the Nexus to fall. Fnatic in control for the majority of that game. Astralis tried to bring something new out with the Belveth, but they really couldn't find the early game advantage they needed to make that pick work.
Yeah, I think that it came down to what we talked about in draft. While I do think that on paper, Astralis actually had really good scaling. The problem...
Good engage.
I was a huge fan when Malrang came into the league in spring and sported the Predator Volibear. Jankos has also played Predator Volibear this season. Now, having the Zillion in your team, you don't need that Predator. So
left on it. And this Volibear level 3 gank could be detrimental because, well, there's no flash for Broken Blade, and Jankos would love to alleviate some of that pressure.
It would make sense to try and get up towards that top side to give Broken Blade a little bit more freedom. Of course, he does still have the Umbral Trespass, can just dash away if a fight begins, but Armor continues to harass him with the parlay. Root onto target, see Ignite ticking, could be his first ever death on the Zillion. Heal comes out, and he's dead! First time Targamas has ever been sent back to the fountain on this champ.
Have had a very impressive start to the split, and getting a win against G2 would be massive in terms of their momentum in the first half. Jankos now back on the aggression though.
Caps has to push in mid lane. There's the long range, Sleepy Trouble Bubble, flash away. The chase comes in, Kaiser looking for the shield, gets it, the handshake coming back, and you're trying to get the bailout. They look for the Caps, so they can't quite find him now. Jankos turns his attention over to the mad support with Hylissang, Targamas coming up to join him. I see enough Zillion Hylissang to early pressure in the jungle, and Caps got that kill. He did lose out a wave for it, and Niski a little bit ahead in terms of CS. Alua coming up for these Krugs, but Jankos on his way here once again. They're going for the dive. Broken Blade still no flash. The barrel chain just a little bit short. The trial by fire is going down though, and Broken Blade shouldn't really be able to get out of this one, but Armor can't either. The pull back with the Infernal Chains. Alua not tanking the tower. Caps was working his way up here, but I don't know where Alua is going to go. Could look to try and decoy bait, but the problem with that is if you press S, well, you can't really get out of it. Caps goes in, Sleepy Trouble Bubble lands. Give it to the Crux. Caps will get it. Jankos takes it instead.
He's gonna munch down. Rotation up. Nothing Niski can really do to help here. And we see another fight.
It's a freaking clinic from Jankos. It's like, you want to know how to early game jungle? This is how you early game jungle. Oh, just dashed away by Elioya. Played it steel caps the first buy as well for Jankos. Never moved. Will root him up, pulls him back. And the Demon Flare from Niski might spell Jankos' death as Caps comes in. Kerber Chem Tank stolen away. Jankos will fall. Shutdown goes over to Niski as the chase now on for Broken Blade. World Ender has been popped already. Does have the flash, but doesn't have anywhere to go. Kaiser takes the 4th kill of the game for Mad Lions.
Things are coming down onto the Herald. Test this. Is it fine? Answer to that, nope. So they're not going to. Ultimate comes down from Armor to try and clear out this mid wave, but it's not going to stop Caps. That cannon should survive long enough. Look at that little minion just outside of it as well. Herald will get the plates. G2, they're happy. Happy campers right now.
You can see Caps sitting about 600 gold ahead. Has 1,000 in his back.
Forgiven. And he's now sitting on Blade of the Ruin King as well. So, Mad, they're quite happy to play the game as is. Jankos now hovering around though.
After that early flurry of action, it feels like...
hello.
Kaiser flashes forward for the handshake to bring Caps back. They know he doesn't have a flash. That's genius! Absolutely beautiful stuff from Kaiser, and Unforgiven's going to catch Targamas off towards the other side as well. Flash away, but Targamas does still have the Chronos. Gain any vision control over this dragon if they do want to fight.
Let's have a look. I wouldn't be surprised if they just drop the Herald mid to create some pressure. Oh, sneaky, sneaky again.
Caps does the flash. He's going to use it. Unforgiven flashes forward. Portal jump away. The sleep's going to... Oh, Caps! Oh my God! I just see Paddle started to death. He slapped
Well, like it. That play in theory should have been Mad get a free kill onto Caps.
They're looking for more. Caps puts the sleepy trouble bubble down once again. Portal jumps back, but the poison will take. And Niski takes it, and you see what Mad's game plan.
By the way, Keck W. Of course, these things happen, guys. Come on, don't be mean.
Got over that one, Caps. They get caught with the vision of Empire, and there's nowhere for him to go. You can portal jump all you want, you still come back to death. As Mad Lions kill Caps off for the 4th time this game. Caps with half of his team's deaths, and that's not something you often say. Flash away by Broken Blade as the World Enders popped as well, and Mad Lions will take the tier 2 for their pride. It was a prolonged game, and someone in the audience shouted, "Fight you." That's what as we go. Mad Lions looking to secure this Baron. They gain total vision control over it. They might just be looking for Jankos, who goes forward. Stormbringer back though. Lots of damage from the Ultra Laser. Good hostile takeover. Unforgiven on the flank. Chrono shift onto one. Stopwatch on another. Jankos falls down though, and Unforgiven with the cleanse will be able to get away. Targamas is going to go down as well, and Unforgiven, the sneaky rat that he was, finds the fight that Mad Lions were looking for. Broken Blade able to get a counter kill. Blackhead going forward. Armor going in. Blackhead a little bit too greedy with that one, as he will fall, and Mad Lions turn their attentions back towards the Baron.
4 members drop for G2 in what was a very one-sided fight for the Mad Lions. Unforgiven with a beautiful flank just rips through the entire team of G2. And this should be a Baron. Broken Blade doing what he can to leverage this wave in mid to try and trade an objective back, but a massive team fight win for the Mad Lions as they will lock in the Baron.
Unforgiven was hiding on the backline, just found a perfect opportunity. Target's had Chrono shift lacking. And with actually, one of the issues is as well, the further you get into the game, the less people have slots for control wards. At least that's what my solo queue teammates tell me. And you can see in this game, like, Stopwatch on Niski, Stopwatch on Unforgiven, they can't carry control wards, but the other 3 on Mad Lions can.
Oh, damage, damage.
Caps chunked out. Stopwatch, Targamas, it's just dead! Didn't even have time to Chrono shift!
Yep, that's a smell you can feel, that's for sure. G2, they're gonna lose their support. No revival available on Targamas as he finds himself in the fountain. Unforgiven looking for more.
Broken Blade forced away, does still have the GA. Jankos back to base as well as Flacker joins him. Caps trying to come back out here. The inhibitor in the mid lane will go down. 5-minute timer on that, and Mad Lions. We've got 50
Go and push that top wave out, but I guess they want to get a reset in before the Baron spawns. And Niski being delayed here could be problematic because right now he's isolated, or is he isolated? They don't have vision.
Sleepy trouble, bubble. Jankos caught out with the Cyclone. Niski pops at the Demonic Ascension. Jankos tries to get away with the Stormbringer. A stopwatch of his own. Hostile takeover coming in. Flacket has to do it all here, but he's pulled back into the waiting arms of Mad Lions. A good double bomb for the stun. The Chrono shift brings him back as well. Caps trying to put the damage down across the wall. Flacket will dive away. Elioya going in once again, but there's the first one to shut down. Sleepy trouble bubble goes in. The bailout coming out with the stopwatch will stop Niski from coming back. That's 2 for Flacket, but he will fall in the end. And now Armor versus 3 of G2. Unforgiven and Kaiser going to try and join their teammates, but he's dead. Unforgiven goes in with the ambush, but he can't find his mark. SG2 are able to fight back. The chase continues. Cavs has the flash, and Kaiser has no health left. 300 HP left on him as he pops the redemption to try and get back. The paddles are just short. Broken Blade on the chase. Unforgiven kiting. Inferno chains will bring him back. Sleepy Trouble Bubble lands, but he still has the cleanse somehow. Unforgiven still had the cleanse, and the crowd is silenced, and G2 are silenced as Unforgiven cleans them up.
I feel like Unforgiven had his ultimate at the start and then got it up mad. And things are looking great for G2 until Unforgiven gets his ult and turns the fight back around.
Mad Lions will be able to go the Baron in the picture-in-picture. As you can see, G2 don't want to give up the Cloud Soul. They're going down towards that bottom side of the Mad. Have a push in. That's a lot of damage coming out from the mid laners and also from Armor. And the 80 carries, obviously, but they're kind of expected to do damage later on in the game. Niski here, maybe trying to stop Blackhead's back. Will do that. Bounty secure, but G2 now need to get back against the 4 members of Mad Lions that are pushing in. Only Targamas here to defend right now. All of G2 trying to be stopped. Broken Blade's going to keep Niski at bay. There's the inhibitor goes down, and Mad Lions will back away with it. Niski and Broken Blade continues to fight, but Broken Blade, I'm pretty sure about 2/3 HP in the mid lane as Elioya continues to buff up these minions. Mad Lions now pushing in towards the bottom side. A little bit of damage there onto Niski. Sleepy Trouble Bubble's going to go in as well. Cap's looking forward, but Elioya has the flank position now, and Targamas going to have the chrono shift on himself. Elioya looking for that Cyclone still. Lightning charge coming out from Blackhead. He can open up big here. Niski going back in, but he's not going to find a kill to get the bailout out. Redemption goes down as Caps continues to harangue and harass. Off towards the side, Powder Star just short. Inhibitor tower does fall, but the inhibitor remains. One Nexus tower goes down as well for G2.
So I will. But if you're then going to still run Gangplank, Aatrox, Gwen, like your engage just doesn't exist unless it's coming from the jungle, which is then there's no real any follow-up.
Unforgiven, they're all grouped up, and Unforgiven opens up. Bring in the big guns. Unforgiven finds everyone. G2 to a man routed in the top lane, top side of the map. That's 2 down already. Blackhead trying to retreat, trying to get away. Elioya trying to get in. Blackhead's going to heal up, but Elioya's on him with the Cyclone. One more decimating smash won't be needed as the parlay finds its mark. All of G2 grouped in a clump, and the Rat was happy to rat-a-tat-tat through them.
Beautiful play once again from the Mad Lions. Unforgiven is able to find that engage. He's able to sneak up on G2 and melt through their roster. Man, looking to secure another win.
For a team that should have been 4-1, they are looking mighty good. 4-2 now their scoreline. They join Fnatic, Excel, and G2 at the top of the standings.
A lot of props needs to be given to Mad. There were some question marks surrounding their success, but they're looking good right now. Of course, they still have another day of games, but taking down G2 is a big achievement.
Yeah.
I think it's going to give the Mad Lions a lot more confidence.